Alright, so in making a dashboard, it's nice to have a background. So this one already has one. We're going to take it out, and that will change a bunch of the formatting and the way it looks right now. But take that out, and we're going to add a pivot table just for reference. So I'll come in here, just pick some data, go to Insert, Pivot Table, Existing Workbook, Location is going to be the dashboard, over here somewhere. Okay, because we can always move it around if we don't. You have to click on the whole thing, and then you can move around wherever you want. See, like that. Anyway, so click in the pivot table, make it, let's say the rows are price and columns are item, and just give it some values. So now we've got a nice little pivot table, and it's already designed. Let's give it a darker design to make it easier to see what is going on here. So there. Now that's a designed pivot table, and then I go, okay, now I want to add a background. So here we go, adding any kind of background. Oh my goodness, it ruined my pivot table. And if I go back into my pivot table and try to redesign it, it won't work. I will show you. So we'll highlight it and go back into design and say, okay, change the design to something, anything else. Doesn't work. So here's something else we can do. So let's back out of all of this, edit, undo everything, back to where we've got the pivot table. Instead, what we can do is highlight and then say conditional formatting, highlight cells, more rules, go to blanks, format, and then fill. And let's just pick something that's pretty visible in contrast. So how about that? That'll be very visible. So you can see that when I say OK and OK, then only the blanks are highlighted with the background. And from there you can design anything else the way you want to design it. So that just gives you another way to add a background to your dashboard. I mean, this one's pretty ugly, but you could make it look a whole lot better. And you can add a background to your dashboard after you have done everything else. You put in your graph, put in your pivot table, and then you add the background after instead of trying to do the background before.